Hello darlings, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about these lip products right here. So some people pronounce it differently. I think I heard Almay and then I heard Almay, so I don't really know which way you guys pronounce it, but the way how I pronounce it, I would definitely say it's just Almay. Alright, so I have a total of 6 lip products right here. So I have 3 creams and 3 mattes, and let's just talk about the packaging first. So for the packaging of all 6 lip products right here, they are all different, so they all have different designs on them. And what I really like about them, especially like on the bottom right here, they do have the shade. So especially when you store them upside down, you just look at it and be like, oh, I want to wear this shade today. Alright, so they also of course have the shade name on the bottom, and then on the side right here they have the ingredients listed. So all you need to do is just lift this little teeny tiny piece of paper, and then voila, your ingredients are right there. Alright, so for these lip products right here, when you open them, it's like, I want to say like a paper kind of like packaging. Alright, so then all you need to do is just twist it up, and then you have your product right here. So this is actually all the product you are getting from the lip product. Alright, so since I have 2 different kinds of finishes here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to talk about the cream ones first, and then I will talk about the matte ones. Alright, so I have 3 cream ones right here. So the first one that I have, this is called 250 Sleep Later, and then we have, this is 260 Skip the Gym, and then we have, this is 290 Girl Boss. Yes. Alright, so as for these cream lipsticks, wow, they are very creamy, like especially when you apply it on your lips, like it just glides on very smooth, very well. And for pigmentation, I would say depending on what color you have, the pigmentation can be very light, so you definitely probably need to do like maybe like a second, possibly like a 3rd layer. It is very buildable, and unfortunately these are not long lasting, so they will come off very easily. Alright, and as for scent wise, I would say they don't really have much of a scent to it. So let's try these on. So I'm going to try on all 3 of them, and then I will swatch them, and then I will tell you which is like my most favorite and my least favorite. So out of these 3 shades, I would definitely say I do not have a favorite, because all 3 of them, I feel like they just don't really go well with my skin tone. Especially the first one, it literally looked like I'm like sick, not feeling well. And the second one that I tried on right here, I feel like, I don't know, I wasn't really into the color. And then the final one that I have on right now, I just feel like it's just too shiny for me, so I do not have a favorite. Alright, so now let's move on to the matte lipsticks that I have right here. Alright, so I have the shade 130 Worry Less, and then I have 120 Go Wild, And then finally we have 140 Dance Now. So as for these matte lipsticks, when you first apply them on, they are matte, and as I mentioned before, depending on what color you have, the pigmentation is probably going to be very light or like very subtle, so you probably do have to go back and forth quite a few times to like get the color, like to like build it up. Alright, so as for these, they don't really have much of a scent to it. They are very like smooth, very nice on like the lips. It doesn't feel dry or anything at all, even though this is like a matte finish, which I absolutely do love. Alright, so I'm going to try on all three of them for you, and then of course I will swatch them, and then I will tell you which is like my most favorite or least favorite. Alright, so let's get started. Three matte lipsticks were here. I would say my most favorite is the last one that I tried on, which is this pink one right here. This is in the shade 140 Dance Now, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know that I am a huge fan of like pink lip colors, and my least favorite, I would definitely have to say these two are my least favorite, because I feel like they don't really work that well considering my skin tone. But what I will say is that especially this shade right here, the first one that I tried on, which is 120 Go Wild, I would say this one is for like those like no makeup look days. Alright, so as for my final thoughts on all of these lip products right here, I would definitely say I definitely really enjoy the formula, especially like the cream formula and the matte formulas. They are both very good. And as for the price of these, I saw these at CVS for $7.99 USD each. I know that Target, they do have it for less of a price. I think it's around maybe like $4 or $5, somewhere around there. And if you do shop on like Target.com, I'm sure they are definitely more affordable on there. So especially if you have not tried these products, I would definitely highly recommend you give them a try, because they are very smooth, very nice on the lips. Even like the matte ones, I did not even expect them to be like so smooth, so nice. It's kind of like a creamy matte finish, which is definitely really great since they don't dry your lips or anything like that. So if you were to ask me, will I pick up more colors, I definitely will say no, because I do have enough lipsticks from this line already. I definitely will be trying out more Almay or Almay products. So if any of you guys have tried out this brand, feel free to let me know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think these lipsticks are such a good price? Do you not like them? Do you hate them? Or is there like another brand of lipsticks that you really enjoy? So I actually love to hear your thoughts. So yeah, well, that is it for today's video, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye!